Okay, guys, today we are going to talk about modern life. We are going to discuss some issues arising about modern life. Everything has been modernized, and so even love have become modern. And so to speak, when we say modern, we mean something that is improved, something that is not done the same way it used to be done during our ancient life, during the time of our forefathers, during the time of our grandfathers, during the time that we didn't exist. That's what we mean when we say something has been modernized. And that's what we mean when we say that modern love. We mean love that has modern issues, that engages modern ways. And so to speak, there is so many forms that have engaged, that have come up and to bring up this thing called modern love. So nowadays we have things like internet access. Using internet, you can do anything. Using internet, you can search for anything. Using internet, so long as you have data, you have a network connection, you can use it for anything to search anything that you wish to have it in your fingertips, to search anything that you wish to be engaged with. And nowadays we have something known as ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a platform on Chrome and on Google, and it only needs an internet access. When you have an internet access on ChatGPT, you will be able to access anything throughout the world. ChatGPT is able to think on behalf of you. ChatGPT is able to help you to think. ChatGPT is able to give you knowledge that you didn't have before, and only what you need is an internet access and a device that can be connected to an internet access. So, for example, we have so many issues in relationships. There are so many issues in relationships. You have so many issues in relationship, and there is some issues that are unable to be solved. Guys are unable to solve the issue. Is not that the guy maybe does not understand that he has a mistake, but he's unable, he is confused. Which way is he going to use to show himself that he is humble? You know, it's a very big problem to men that we are unable to humble. That however much you try to show yourself of that you're humble, but the opponent, which is the lady now, he's unable to be convinced that you have humbled yourself, because the word please does not come out of our mouth easily, because the word sorry does not come out of our mouth easily, because the word I'm the one who have done the mistake does not come out of our mouth easily. So due to all these things, we are unable to continue with relationship after a very small conflict between the two in the relationship. For example, using ChatGPT, you can have maybe done a very something that is just slightly you are confused, you don't know if it is a mistake or if not a mistake. So you just go to ChatGPT, you dial the link, then you
say I have quarreled with my partner over a very small mistake. but I'm unable to convince her that I didn't intend to do a mistake. Full stop. Write a letter that will convince her. Then you search, you go. ChatGPT, it tells you, first you start with the dear, then you put their partner's name. ChatGPT is chatting on is helping you to think, to solve the small conflict. It tells you, I am writing this letter to address the recent quarrel we had and to express my regret over the mistake that caused it. I want to start by saying that I understand how hurt and upset you are, and I want to apologize for pain or discomfort that I caused. You see, that first paragraph, you have already apologized. That I want to start by saying I understand how hurt and upset you are. It is not that humble. You just say you understand how hurt and upset that issue is, and I want to apologize for the pain, any pain. You say any. It's not that you are sure that which kind of pain, but you say any pain and discomfort that you cause. You mean that you are not sure of what happened, but in real sense you know what happened. But here you're saying any pain and discomfort I caused. Then it continues by saying, I want you to know that my intention was never to hurt you and cause any trouble. I made a mistake and I take fully responsibility for it. And I understand that I might be difficult for you to trust me again, but I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. You see, here the ChatGPT has helped you to say that I made a mistake and I take fully responsibility for it. I understand that it may be difficult for you to trust me again. It's not normal to tell a lady that it will be difficult for her to trust you again. But because of ChatGPT, you say it is responsible. It is necessary for you to tell the lady that it will be so hard for her to trust you again. But how do you finish? Finishing tag matters, but I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. You see, that is, then it continues. It tells you that I want to assure you that I value our relationship and cherish every moment we spend together. I am committed to making things right and doing everything I can to regain your trust. You see, the other paragraph you are telling her that it is so difficult for her to forgive. But here you are telling her, did you going to do anything right, doing everything to make sure that you gain her trust back? I am willing to work with you to find a way forward that works for both of us. You see, you've considered her, you've considered yourself. So here you're going to work to ensure that the way is going to favor both of you. Then you continue by saying that, please know that I am deeply sorry for any pain. You're still saying any pain. It means that you're not sure of what the mistake was. But deep down, you know what happened. That I caused you. I hope that you can put this behind us and move forward together. You say you're bleeding, you are just asking, you're seeking her, you're telling her that she may just put everything behind you and move forward together. How will you? If there is anything else I can do to make things right, please do not hesitate to let me know. So you mean you know everything that you can do to make her happy, to be right. But because it's not that simple to ask her to lead you, especially for Africans, it's not simple. Because of that, the ego that exists in your heart. You tell her that please do not hesitate to let me know. You know, but you want her to let you know, so that you may not do something that is against her will. With love and sincerity, you write your name there, then you will be done. That is for solving some small issues that you pretend you're not aware of it. Okay, let's leave that one aside. We have another issue that may arise. For example, you have a crush, you wanna talk with her, you wanna have her, you wanna own her. Yes, you wanna just be with her, but you are unable to talk to her. You are worried. How do I begin this thing? How? What is the starting point? Which is the starting point? So what do you say? You come to the ChatGPT. You say, I have a crush. I have a crush, and I don't know. And I don't know how to approach her, because we've been discussing other things, but I have the vibe for her. So write a letter to let her understand that I need to have a love relationship with her. Then what do? You search. This is ChatGPT. This is modern love now. This is modern love. Modern love. You see, it starts. Dear crush's name. You write there the crush's name. You see how it is right? Type it very fast. Within some few minutes, you'll be done with the process. You'll be in the lab. So, how did it begin? It says that, I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to take a moment to express something that has been on my mind for a while now. I have been enjoying our conversation and spending time with you, and I feel like we have a great connection. However, I must admit that there is something more that I have been feeling, something I cannot ignore any longer. You see, it has revealed that you cannot have no time, you have no chance in your heart to ignore the thing. You have to reveal it, you have to release it, to let her understand about it. So I know that we have been discussing other things, and that our conversations have been focused on different topics. But I want you to know that I have developed feelings for you that you go beyond just friendship. You see, it has been able to converse we have that the relationship is beyond the friendship, and I have been thinking about you a lot lately, and I cannot help but feel drawn to you. I understand that this might come as a surprise, but I felt that it was important for me to be honest with you about my feelings. I believe that we have a special connection, and I would love to explore the possibility of having a romantic relationship with you. You see, now you've revealed the real thing. You've revealed the real thing that you need in your heart. You've revealed what you need beyond your conversation, beyond what is it that you are unable to ignore anymore. You have now revealed. I want to take things slow, and I respect your feelings and boundaries. If you do not feel the same way, I understand, and I will respect your decision. You see, I want to take things slow. You see, you are able. I want to take things slow. You see, maybe she was not in the same mood. Maybe she has not realized the same. Maybe she has not been having the same thoughts. You have been having the thoughts in your own world. You have been always in your own world. She has not been there. She has just been thinking about what you've been discussing. But now you respect her feelings and boundaries. That's what you say. Tell her that you taking things slow. If you do not feel the same way, you now admit it all. If she chooses not feeling the same, you will understand and you will respect her decision. But if you are open to the idea, if she's now open to the idea, you will love to take you out for a date. You see, that is something that's so much surprising for her. You would like to take her out for a date. See where things go. The date will be able to help you to discuss issues that why, how, what do you think? Is it fair? According to you, is it fair? Yeah, you see, very simple. Then ChatGPT helps you to end. Thank you for taking the time to read this letter. You thank him. You appreciate him because it's not obvious. Others will take your letter and throw it away. I hope that we can continue to have meaningful conversations. You say your conversation before was meaningful, but after you have sent this letter, the conversation may become meaningless because you upsetted her mind, because you have adjusted her mind. The mind is no longer where it was. It has been adjusted due to the letter. So you say, I hope we continue to have a meaningful conversation regardless of where our relationship goes. So you don't bother with where the relationship will go, whether it will continue the way it was, whether it will go as you were thinking. You don't care. What you care is you hope you will continue to have a meaningful conversation, and that is what we call modernized life Modernized Love.